Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo October 1, 2022. Love feelings seem to dominate today, even if satisfying them is not entirely straightforward. The moon spends the day in your partnership sector, and others give you food for thought. While today you're not wholly as independent as other days, you're finding it easy to connect. Your ruler, Venus, changes signs today, entering your work and health sector, where it will stay until October 23rd. This influence can bring more pleasure and harmony to your daily life, including your work or daily routines and health pursuits. You might enjoy getting your life in order, producing, organizing, and servicing. Or, you could make pleasant contacts through your work or routines. In love relationships, it's about making the connection work on a day-to-day level and showing your affection for others through helpful gestures. You feel more accomplished through cooperation and sharing, but should watch for glossing over problem areas in the weeks ahead. A big day for your sex life is upon you. This is because mighty Mars, the planet of passion and lust, is linking with our great taskmaster, Saturn. Your love life will definitely feel the energy, bringing you the opportunity for more devotion and loyalty. Your increased sex drive and magnetism will improve any relationship you are within, and if single, you could attract someone a bit older, wiser, or able to help you out financially. If you feel the chemistry, be open to it because it could improve your life tremendously. Social harmony is coming your way. Expect to have smooth sailing once Venus enters Libra today. Venus can help you find balance through commitments and relationships at work, so this is the perfect time to prioritize whatever brings you peace in your work life. In fact, Venus may even bring you closer than usual to some coworkers, like a work crush. You may see some flirting between coworkers, including you and a special someone. Enjoy this light-hearted energy, but do not forget about any professional boundaries to avoid unnecessary drama. At the same time that Venus, the planet of money, is in her first full day in your work sector, a friendly aspect between Mars on the income and Saturn on the career front is already carving a pathway through previously impenetrable barriers. From the start, Venus' mission to fuel your job confidence, attract opportunities, and steer things in a lucrative direction has resources not seen in decades. You may feel conflicted right now between knowing what you want to do and mustering up what it takes to make it happen. The key is actually to let it happen. Now is the time for planning and quiet inner work. In today's 24/7 world, we lose touch with the natural progression of things and feel stymied by process, frustrated by waiting, and unsatisfied by hoping. If you want to see immediate change, double your intake of water and watch what happens. The vibrations of the moment will bring some constraints that you will have difficulties escaping from. This isn't serious because your faculties for adaptation and your natural good humor will allow you to be on top of events. It's true that you have less punch than during the last few days, but you are still in reasonable shape. So, the day may be a little rough, but you will find solace in your sentimental life, where you are having success. You have the desire to conquer, so this period will be very favorable. Just as Venus is spending her first full day with the Sun in your work sector, a friendly aspect between Mars on the income and Saturn on the career front is at its height. The Sun has only been in your work sector for a week, and Mars and Saturn working as a team for the next 6 months. This is the start of what is set to become a powerful end to this professional year. Meanwhile, as Mercury and Ceres work to keep the playful side of life's fence alive, it is with the help of planets in an adventurous part of your chart. At the same time that the dwarf planet Ceres settles into her first full day in your romantic sector and Mercury is making the most of his final days in retrograde motion here, the Moon is wrapping up an important visit to your relationship sector. This last visit before the Sun and Venus return is a chance to become more emotionally engaged as you start looking to the future. Our eyes in the sky. Today knocks at destiny's door for sure. As the Moon in intense Scorpio begins to experience the influence of Neptune and Pluto, you have to let bygones be bygones in some capacity. Maybe there is heartache in your past that you're just beginning to understand through a new perspective. This is the perfect day to work with a therapist or mentor who can really help you reflect on these issues and even allow you to find new solutions to old wounds. This week is a busy one for you, as the focus is on foreign cultures, travel, languages, and higher learning. It's time to think about investing in markets far from where you live, so do your research. Aspects indicate that you're likely to be feeling buoyant, too. The moon continues to float through the sign of Scorpio until evening when it enters Sagittarius, giving you the room to go with the flow and feel the love that the universe has to offer. You are strongly tapped into the intuitive waves of life, and you might even experience a sense of déjà vu along the way. It's a great day to carry your favorite crystals with you because your third eye will be wide open. You also get some unexpected love that you've been missing lately. You are definitely adored and appreciated. Oh, keep your energy going strong at this time. It is important to keep an eye on your dairy intake. Dairy slows the metabolism. Walking and running will help burn off dead baggage energy, but make sure you stretch out your lower body thoroughly before engaging in these activities, as hips and thighs are sensitive areas for active people. The liver is taxed due to today's busy lifestyles, so use milk thistle, herbal tincture, in your tea to cleanse it, about 15 drops per cup. There is a lot of energy whirling around these days, but you have the benefit of grounded energy if you choose to use it or lose, it most definitely applies. You may want to increase your intake of water and decrease your intake of caffeine and carbonated substances. Steer away from heavy foods and keep your natural energy well positioned by eating homemade soups and salads prepared fresh with seasonal vegetables. These minor efforts can have maximum effect. Just after midnight, Venus enters Libra, one of its two domiciles. Venus is comfortable in this territory, one associated with beauty, harmony, and relationships of all kinds. Our primary intent is to keep the peace, but an unwillingness to dive into deeper subject matter in partnership can hinder intimacy. While it may be easier to achieve a compromise with loved ones at this time, we should ask, at what cost? This will help to keep us from sacrificing our own needs for the sake of another's comfort level. Love is not always pleasant, and we should not perceive discord as an indicator of failure, but as a means of honest relating. Following this series, the goddess asteroid of nurturance enters Virgo. At this time, we show care for others in practical ways. Our support is less showy than it was in Leo territory. Instead, we seek to manage the ritual business that keeps our daily lives flowing smoothly. Nurturing may now entail reminding others of their appointments, joining them in their workout routines, or helping them to organize their affairs. Practical detail work and duties might not be the most glamorous way to show affection, but what we are angling for now is to be useful. Ceres will transit Virgo until December 18th. However, after entering Libra, it will station retrograde, returning to Virgo territory between March 22nd and June 21st, 2023.